Welcome to MSR WebTech Top 500 Computer Awareness Question Series, and here we will start Computer Awareness Questions asked in RFPO Mains 2019 Part 2. So it will be useful for RFPO and Clerk Mains. Please subscribe and press bell icon of MSR WebTech YouTube channel to get more important updates in a regular manner. So it is also asked questions in RFPO Mains 2019. So as I explained in first video, MS Access is a database program. Word processor. Word processor means MS Word. Spreadsheet. It is MS Word. Spreadsheet means Excel. MS Excel. Presentation software. PowerPoint. But database management is MS Access. So as I explained in previous videos of part 1, it was purely concept based rather than the beautifying the things. So please learn small concept, it will be definitely useful in your mains exams. So look at the answer, it is database management system. So going to the next question. Which of the following is the shortcut to open task manager? So it is generally not asked in any exam, but to increase the difficulty they asked this shortcut also. So alt tab is shortcut for, generally we use alt tab shortcut for switching between processes. For example, if you open a Google Chrome browser and another, if you watching the video, to get between to Google Chrome and this video, that is, if you, for example, if you play in VLC or MX Media Player like that, to get switching between this, we press alt tab to go from this web browser to that video player. We use alt tab, that is switching between the processes or switching between the windows. So control tab, so just a small difference between alt tab and control tab. Control tab is used to switching between the tabs. For example, if you open a browser, you will open so many tabs. To switch between one tab, you will open search engine in one box, and to write the mock test in another tab, and to see some YouTube videos in another tab. So to switch between these tabs, we use control tab. So next thing will be control alt delete. It is used to go the sign in or sign out page. So control shift escape is these are three are not the correct answer to open task manager. Control shift escape is the correct answer to open the task manager. So let's look at the answer. Control shift escape. I will explain here in my future videos about the overall shortcuts, but learning the overall shortcuts in single video, it is gets boring. So I will differentiate concept from concept. So next question will be, which of the following is used to insert page break in page break? It is also somewhat difficult question. It is not a general asked question. So to get deep into the topic, they ask like this. So alt tab, as I explained, to switching between windows. Control E, if you have written some text in the Word document, such text was general alignment is left. To get this alignment as center, we use control E. Control P for printing the document. So it is not correct, it is not correct, it is not correct. So by elimination also we will easily get the answer. Control enter is the correct answer. So let's look at the answer. Control enter. So next, going to the next question. ENIAC, electronically numerical computer. It is a generally first generation computer. ENIAC means we use this in full observation. I will give you in the description box. ENIAC used in first generation computers, which was used in vacuum tubes, and in second generation we used transistors, and in third generation we use Microsoft chips. In fourth generation we use processors. That is the main difference. Vacuum tubes, transistors, chips, and these ICs, integrated circuits. It means processors, fourth generation. Now artificial intelligence. So ENIAC was used in first generation computer. So it is also somewhat difficult question. Next will be pivot table. Generally, to save any file or to locate the file, we use file tab within the Excel. So in Excel we have so many tabs like insert file, page layout, formula to insert some functions, like some product, like that. Page layout, to setting the page layout, that is page size, content size, to insert the page breaks, like that we use page layout, that is orientation, landscape orientation, portrait orientation. To set the scale also for the document we use page layout. Insert tab, generally we want to insert any element, that is table or a graph, we use insert tab. So blindly remember, to insert anything we use insert tab. So let's look at the answer. Insert. Next thing will be, which of the following is not an email service? If you don't have any basic idea, you can also get this answer by elimination method. So let's look at how. Generally we have Gmail accounts @gmail.com. So it is an Yahoo, it is an Gmail service. So Yahoo mails also we have. So it is also an email service. Next thing will be Yandex or Bing. Bing is a search engine. Yandex is also search engine with mail address also. Mail address also provided by Yandex. So it is also mail domain. Bing, it is only a search engine like Google search engine. So it is the correct answer. It is not an email service. These are all email service, which is wrong. So correct answer will be Bing. Going to the next question. Which of the following is an incorrect declaration of Windows 7 file? Generally Windows 7 file, while giving the file name, it is only accept underscore, for example MSR underscore webtech. So it is underscore. So it is generally accept underscore or space between these things. But it is more than this, it is generally does not accept any special symbols. So here we have space, it is correct. Underscore, it is correct. General file name, it is correct, but it is a special name colon, which is totally wrong. So correct answer will be my doc colon file. Next thing, which of the following is a correct email ID? So based on the similar concept only they are framing the questions. So if you know the concept, you can easily answer the questions. Generally mail format will be name @ domain name, domain like gmail.com, yahoo.com, yandex.com, regularinnovation.in, like that. Here we don't have name, only @mymail.com only. So it is missing name, so it is not an correct mail address. Here we have ms or gmail.com, but @ symbol is missing, so it is also wrong. ms or @.com, it is in this domain is missing. ms or @, ms or name is coming, gmail.com domain is coming, at the rate symbol also coming. So it is the correct answer. So let us look at the correct answer. msr@gmail.com be correct email id. Going to the next. Which of the following software is available at the rate of free cost but provided any freedom to do modify? So we have similarity between these softwares but with a small difference. Open source, it is also available at the rate of free but we can't do any modifications, so it is not correct answer. Shareware, it is used for sharing between this any number of people, that means limited. Open source means it is unlimited share. Shareware means it is limited for some particular members only, so it is not a modifiable. Freeware, it is available freely but we can do any number of modifications, we can perform our own functions. It is correct answer. Adware, generally while installing some software we will get the ads inbuilt in that software, it is known as the adware. So freeware is the correct answer. We can modify the things. There is just small difference between each and everything only. The only thing you have to learn the concept and identify each and every answer. And next thing will be, which of the following is the type of cyber attack malicious action to render computer other unavailable to interrupting by the device from normal functioning? So phishing attack. Phishing attack is one type of hacking, generally to get the username and passwords from the user. It generally sends a mail. If you click on this mail, you will get 1,000 rupees, but we require bank account credentials. Like that, they send the spam mails to us and spam messages to us to get the username and password from us. So it is known as the phishing attack. And hacking. Hacking means knowing the things in the background manner. That is, there are different types of hacking: black hat hacking and white hat hacking. Black hat hacking means illegal things, doing illegal things. White hat hacking means from the government side we are doing hacking for the safety of the people. It is known as the white hat hacking. And Trojan horse. Trojan horse means stealing the things from the computer. Stealing the things from the computer. Example, if you want to install any software, backgroundly they install another program also to get the username and passwords which was saved in our system. So when you install that software, automatically this Trojan or software will send your overall data to that particular person who was intended to get this. But denial service of attack, which is a dangerous attack. Denial service of attack means a person controls huge lakhs of systems from sitting from one place. It is known as denial service of attack. This device will not work. If you press one thing, it will perform one thing. If you actions are interrupted, it is known as the denial service of attack. It was controlled by another user. So to avoid this, we use robot things. What is the process to avoid denial service of attack means to use robots. Generally we use captchas, robotics in webs. We will see in website. So do you avoid this denial service of attack? So correct answer will be denial service of attack. Thank you very much, friends. To get the important updates of our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share our videos like our MSR Tech YouTube channel. It will mainly useful for upcoming exams like RRBPO and clerk mains, and the persons who want to learn some computer concepts with easy manner will be also useful. And subscribe bell icon to get important updates of our channel. I will also give you the quiz link and concept link in the description box. Please study the concepts which will be useful for you for attempting in future videos. Thank you very much, friends.